2019 Southwest Minnesota State University Homecoming Parade. A special shout out this morning to all the hearty souls that are actually down here on Main Street in Marshall getting ready for the parade, and of course our viewing audience and Studio One. My name is Jan Loft. I'll be one of your announcers this morning.
And my name is Mark Folken. I'll also be helping Jan with announcing. It's a cool morning, and it may go down in history as one of the cooler homecoming parades we've had, but I understand that there have been snowdrifts on the sidewalks of downtown Marshall for homecoming parades in the past.
There's already been some quips about, I feel like Ralphie's little brother Randy, if I fell down, I wouldn't be able to get back up again. I have so many clothes on right now, layers and layers, and talking about snowflakes on our eyelashes are not one of our favorite things this morning.
No,
approaching right now, Mark is leading the way.
Certainly.
A squad car from the Marshall Police Department, followed by the American Legion Post 113 Color Guard as they come down the street, and we will honor our nation's colors.
Jan, following our nation's colors are various rescue personnel and units, North Memorial Ambulance, and the Fire Department of Marshall, an organization that certainly needs no introduction.
Hopefully everybody's dressed properly this morning, and frostbite will not be something that North Memorial has to deal with this morning.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Layer up, as they say.
What would be a parade without the fire trucks? They're always a highlight for a lot of people, especially, well, kids, old and young alike. We all like fire trucks.
Children of all ages.
In a parade, yeah.
We love to hear those sirens when we know there's not an emergency going on or happening. But certainly we're thankful for the service of the fire department and all of those individuals who put themselves in harm's way so that everybody else, the rest of us, can be safe and know that we're secure.
And as it says on the side of their fire trucks, it's our family helping your family since 1890. Marshall's had a fire department since 1890. Lots of kids in the big cabs of the fire trucks. They're waving. They're having a good time. You know, it just dawned on me, Mark, you know, we're kind of in the little bus shelter, a little bit out of the elements, although it's still plenty cold. And, you know, it's going to be hard to collect candy.
It certainly will. Let's hope they've got a strong arm and they can throw it over the top of this Studio One van.
Or maybe somebody listening or watching right now will come down and gather some candy for us.
That'd be great.
Bring it over to us.
You know, I wouldn't mind a little warm candy, maybe some hot cocoa, but I don't think they could throw that. You know,
Yeah.
I'd try to catch it if I could. I wonder if we're going to see that Pierce Arrow, one of Marshall's early fire trucks. That's a frequent entry in our parades. I don't see it coming up the street.
See it. I think this year they left it safe and warm back at the station.
It's tucked in. It's tucked in perhaps for the season. Understandably, the crowd's a little bit thinner this morning, but we certainly have enthusiasm out here. And those folks that did turn out are going to get those bags and buckets full of candy, I'm sure.
A quick mention as we continue to watch our fire department cruise past us in the parade. Something new on campus starting at noon this afternoon, from noon till 1 o'clock, a swimming social at the SMSU pool, also known as the Don Palm
Natatorium.
Natatorium.
Yeah.
It's been many, many years since we've had a swimming event on the campus of SMSU, so that will be exciting. The social begins at noon, and then there will be a meet, a swim and diving meet, as the Mustangs take on Iowa Lakes Community College in the Don Palm Natatorium.
Oh, and Jan, here comes the Grand Marshal of today's parade. It's Southwest Minnesota State University's President Dr. Kumara Jayasuriya. President Jayasuriya is in his first year as president here at SMSU, and he's SMSU's 10th permanent president. Riding with him is his wife Sal and his son Devin, and they're riding in a 2014 Camaro driven by Mark Buss.
Here's the SMSU Alumni Association, proud to welcome special guests to this year's homecoming festivities. Congratulations to Alumni Achievement Award winners Brian Luke, class of 75, Christy Mukamela, class of 80, Phyllis Hitchcock, class of 77, receiving the 2019 Graduate of the Last Decade Award, Megan Sepman. Megan graduated in 2009, and Karen Sweetland, this year's recipient of the Honorary Lifetime Membership Award. Congratulations to them all.
And there goes Mayor Bob Burns. He's riding with Tim and Donna Swenson of Action Manufacturing in that beautiful blue 2014 Corvette Stingray.
I do believe our homecoming
court is going by right now.
I've noticed, Mark, there's no dawdling this year in this parade.
No,
everybody's going at a pretty good clip.
The parade is moving pretty fast. It's moving right along.
There goes the Student Association Committee.
Yeah.
They serve as the primary programming body for SMSU, planning and coordinating programs and events, including the homecoming coronation.
And Jan, I would mention that the King and Queen this year, Mandy Harris, is our queen. She's a junior from Chanhassen, Minnesota, with a major in accounting. And our king is Brock Fox. He is from Minneota, Minnesota. He's a junior majoring in ag education.
And congratulations to the candidates Megan Beckendorf, Tanisha Neely, Amanda Stafford, and Taylor Bonestrew, and Wyatt Albers and Ezekiel Thompson.
Here comes the SMSU cheer team. The SMSU cheer team has 9 women, 3 freshmen and 6 sophomores. With only 2 returners to the team this year, they cheer at all home football games and basketball games. They'll certainly be keeping warm this afternoon at the game, won't they?
And if they stay active, keep moving, keep shaking those pom-poms, they'll stay warm during the parade. Hey, here comes the SMSU Child Care Center. The SMSU Child Care Center is located on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State. They serve students, faculty, and community. Children 6 weeks to 12 years of age can attend the child care. Developmentally appropriate programs support imagination and a nature love of learning.
Jen, while we have a little bit of break here, I will remind folks that this afternoon from 1 to 2 p.m. there's a planetarium show out at the SMSU Planetarium. It's entitled The Eagle Has Landed, A Trip to the Moon. So check that out from noon to 2 p.m., or 1 to 2 p.m. rather.
And a quick reminder, the big homecoming football game begins at 3 o'clock this afternoon at the Schwann's Regional Events Center, SMSU versus Bemidji State on Matkey Field. Here's the Marshall Independent. They are the region's local top news and advertising provider. When news happens, read about it first in the Marshall Independent. They write for you.
They've got those newspaper bags filled with candy today. Coming down the parade route is a unit from Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is freaky fast, good food. Call them for all your catering needs. No catering job is too big or too small. They deliver just 1 sandwich or 100 sandwiches. And as they typically do, they're handing out mini subs along the parade route today. I wonder if they're hot subs today.
Marshall MOPS, Mothers of Preschoolers, is a group of moms from pregnancy to parenting through kindergarten that meets monthly at the Marshall E-Free Church on the first and third Tuesdays of the month from 9 until 11. There's something for everyone, and the Marshall MOPS say, thanks for your support.
Christ Evangelical Lutheran Church has been serving the people of Marshall with the true Word of God since 1988. Christ Lutheran offers its members a chance to express their love and faith in many different ways, from choirs to youth activities, from ladies' service groups to sports teams. The membership of Christ is alive and active.
Say hello to EMAE. EMAE stands for Education Minnesota Aspiring Educators, formerly known as EMPS, Education Minnesota Student Program. EMAE is a statewide active organization made up of aspiring educators. EMAE focuses on the development of connections for all education majors at Southwest Minnesota State University. Oh, down the street a bit, Mark, they're probably stopped so they can perform one of their explosive displays, is the SMSU Chemistry Club. At least that's what I think they're doing. They're usually one of the highlights of the parade because they make things explode and they have smoke and loud noises, and we'll have to see what they look like as they pull up next to us. But
it's always unpredictable and always interactive.
Or maybe they're just waving today.
Yeah, it could be.
The SMSU Chemistry Club shares our enthusiasm for science by working with the local K-12 schools. They do various hands-on activities and demonstrations in hopes to inspire future scientists. So.
Now, Jan, there is some sort of chemical reaction happening there.
They didn't let us down.
They've got a large Erlenmeyer flask.
Is that what that's called?
That is called an Erlenmeyer flask.
I was going to incorrectly call it a beaker, so I'm glad you know the real name.
It's wide at the bottom and narrow neck at the top.
Okay. And it's smoking.
Mm-hmm.
They do have their safety goggles on.
And here comes Sigma, Student Investment Group and Management Association. SIGMA exists to allow students to gain experience and knowledge in investing and portfolio management. The association focuses on students and professionals who operate or have an interest in banking, investment, management, and finance.
A couple of quick socials we can mention for later in the afternoon and this evening after the SMSU homecoming football game. Starting at 6 o'clock tonight, something kind of fun, a pub crawl throughout downtown Marshall. And I do know that they do have a bus provided so people can partake and have a good time and be safe at the same time. And after that, at 8 p.m., dueling pianos to be found at Bello Cucina, all part of the SMSU homecoming festivities.
There's something to do for everyone, Jan.
I believe we have Culver's next in the lineup.
Yeah, it's coming on down the line.
One of their hot butter burgers sounds a little better right now than a big ice cream cone.
It certainly does. Or one of those concrete mixers.
Although, I think that's a big ice cream cone.
Yeah, it is a big ice cream cone coming down the line. You know, Culver's has great family atmosphere, and they invite you to come out and enjoy a meal before or after the game. It'll certainly be warm and cozy there. If you don't have time for a meal, grab some fresh frozen custard to go, or you could grab one of those warm butter burgers to go.
The Mattress Barn was started right here in Marshall almost 20 years ago. Locally owned and family operated with attention to quality and value. Most products are American made, and they search for brands that are not overmarketed, passing that quality and saving on to the customers. The majority of the Mattress Barn staff are SMSU students and alumni, and they strive to support our community and Southwest Minnesota State University. The Mattress Barn. As it says on the truck, delivering a better night's sleep since 2000.
And following the Mattress Barn is Pizza Ranch. Pizza Ranch of Marshall is home to the biggest and best buffet in town. Also available for pickup and delivery services, call 507-537-0000 or order online at pizzaranch.com.
The Marshall Area Stage Company, also known as MASK, is our local community theater. Look them up on Facebook if you'd like to get involved. Their next production is Night of Halloween Night. MASK invites you to join them for some play.
It sounds like a fun production and certainly timely. And here comes the Marshall-Lyon County Library. With your free Marshall-Lyon County Library card, you have access to the world. Check out the latest blockbuster or stream an indie film. Enjoy a quiet study space or take advantage of author talks, scholarly discussions, family-focused explorations, writer support, and gaming, plus friends of the library used bookstore. Visit the interactive National Science Foundation Exploring Space exhibit through November. Find out more at marshall-lyoncountylibrary.org.
Holy Redeemer School is a preschool through 8th grade school located right in Marshall for the past 119 years, 69 which have been at the current location. Catholic school education has been instilling the values of faith, academics, and service in the community. It's truly a school where students shine. Holy Redeemer School in Marshall.
The SMSU Dance Team is a club that allows students to still be active in the art and sport of dance. They perform at all home football games, and during the winter season will perform at men's and women's home basketball games. If anyone is interested in trying out for the winter dance season, feel free to go to our website under the SMSU Activities and Club page, and then search for SMSU Dance Team for more information.
The SMSU Rugby, women's and men's rugby teams, is a club that encourages young people to get involved with a sport that will change them to try new things and provide them with the opportunity to step up to the plate and show great teamwork on and off the field. The SMSU women's and men's rugby teams.
Well, those rugby players certainly know how to keep warm in this cool weather, don't they?
Yeah.
Keeping it physical. Keeping it physical. While you were sharing some remarks about the team, they were making a kind of a pyramid, and they hoisted somebody into the air. They've been doing that all the way along the parade route, I'm sure.
They're followed by the non-traditional students organization. SMSU's non-traditional student organization goal is to provide community and support for all non-traditional students. And it's a great place on campus for non-traditional students to be able to relax, do some schoolwork, and meet some other non-traditional students. So
get some support.
Get some support, right.
The SMSU Social Work Club is the student organization for social work majors and other students. The club focuses its time and energy on volunteering in the community to support those in need. There are currently about 70 students in the social work program.
Here's the International Student Organization. There are 27 countries being represented at SMSU. The International Student Organization is committed to promoting international understanding, goodwill, and interactions between international and American students. And Mark, this would be a great time to mention that there will be the Parade of Flags at 2:45 this afternoon at the Schwan's Regional Event Center just before the SMSU Bemidji State SMSU's homecoming game. So watch the Parade of Flags just before the game this afternoon.
Jan, here comes the Lyon County Republicans. They're an organization located in southwestern Minnesota, serving the region. The Republican Party of Lyon County is dedicated to supporting and electing conservative candidates in House District 21A, Senate District 21, and Minnesota's 7th Congressional District. Its purpose is to maintain and advance good government by promoting Lyon County and its citizens through the principles and objectives of the Republican Party as determined by the National, Minnesota, 7th Congressional District, and Lyon County Republican conventions. Lyon County is currently represented in St. Paul by Representative Chris Swidzinski, and Senator Gary Dames, as well as the southern 4 townships of Lyon County, represented by Senator Bill Weber and Representative Joe Schumacher. Republicans are big Mustang fans. Go Mustangs!
Have to mention that Joe was a student of ours. We both had Joe in a classroom.
Yep, Representative Schumacher.
Right, and he is a proud graduate of Southwest Minnesota State. Now, next on our script, Mark, is Mike Boatingheimer riding in a 1969 Chevy convertible. He's not here.
I don't
so,
see him.
Mike, wherever you are, smart man.
We miss you. Here's the gym. If you're looking for great food and sports action, race to the gym. It's game time. From brick oven pizzas to wings and burgers, you're sure to find just the thing to satisfy your hunger. All day Sunday during football season, come in and build your own Bloody Mary and enjoy the game on our HD TVs.
Here's Heaven's Best Carpet Cleaning. Their unique dry and 1 hour process yields exceptional results, which greatly reduces typical drying times. Dry in 1 hour, free estimates. Also offering duct and dryer vent cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, upholstery cleaning, and fabric protector. Free estimates and dry in 1 hour at Heaven's Best Carpet Cleaning.
Jan Bremer Bank is ready to help you solve your toughest problems, seize your biggest opportunities, and achieve success on your terms, now and in the future. Bremer is proud to work with people who grow our food, build our economy, and serve our neighbors. Learn more about the financial solutions available at Bremer by going to bremer.com or stopping by Bremer Bank in Marshall.
Wisely, not in a convertible in the parade right now, but we should mention Minneota Box Elderbug Days royalty. The newly crowned Minneota Box Elderbug Days royalty, Queen Jody Bicey, First Princess Claire Banks, and Second Princess Brianne Brunner. They're all juniors at Minneota. Going past right now is the SMSU Newman Club, part of the Catholic Campus Ministries that engage young Catholic adults in spiritual needs, fellowship, and community engagement. More. The club meets at 7 p.m. every Tuesday. Follow them on Facebook for all their upcoming events.
And the Residence Hall Association is right behind them. They strive to make on-campus living a positive experience for students living in the residence halls. One of their big events is coming up, the Residence Halloween. It'll be on October 26th this year from 4 to 7 p.m.
And if you've never taken small children to that, do so this year. I used to take my grandkids. A lot of fun. The Lyon County Democratic Farmer Labor Chapter is a local branch of the National DFL. The Lyon County DFL is made up of concerned citizens in Lyon County who believe that it's important to take an active role in our democracy. They support the principles and ideals of the Democratic Party through grassroots efforts and support of local and national Democratic candidates. All like-minded individuals are invited to DFL monthly meetings.
And here comes a familiar sight on Marshall streets. Community Transit of United Community Action Partnership is a public transit service providing transportation options for all people throughout southwest Minnesota. UCAP's other programs include Community and Family Services, which houses the Big Buddies program, Food Shelf, and Tax Clinic, just to name a few. Under UCAP's roof, you'll also find the housing program that includes energy assistance and weatherization. UCAP is also proud to offer the Head Start program. Visit them online at unitedcapmn.org for more details.
Next on our script, Mark, it says Titan Machinery. And that's it.
And there,
there you go. What more is there to say? Yeah.
They speak for themselves.
First Independent Bank is big enough to know business, small enough to know you. First Independent Bank provides personal care for each customer while having the expertise and resources of a large bank. They're an independent community bank that was established in 1903 with 9 convenient locations, including 2 in Marshall. They are a member of the FDIC and are an equal housing lender. Check them out at fibmn.com.
Jan, here comes the SMSU men's and women's basketball teams. The men's and women's basketball programs offer summer camp programs and mini Mustang program. It's a really exciting time to be a Mustang.
Won't be long and their season will be underway.
Right.
So go Mustangs.
They're all bundled up, keeping warm.
Oh, the next person This is new to our script this year. This is
Certainly
new
is, yeah.
to our parade. Why don't you talk
Yeah.
about Keiko, Mark?
Presenting Keiko Studio, baton twirling and dance. Kaylee is a 3-time world baton twirling champion. She's ecstatic to share her passion for baton twirling with people right here in Marshall. If you know of any elementary age kids, this is a great opportunity. Check it out online at keikostudio.com.
And I want to make note that she is twirling that baton with bare fingers that have got to be a little
Oh my
cold and
gosh.
chilly, but she's doing a great job.
Keep moving, keep moving. Here comes Echo Water Systems. They are the largest manufacturer of water treatment equipment in the world. Echo Water Systems of Marshall has been providing the highest efficiency water treatment equipment for over 35 years. Echo Water stresses a family-based business motto with the highest concentration on customer service. And ironically, we've gotten water delivered right now. Echo Water Systems, thank you so much.
Since 1984, the Marshall Area Hockey Association has been providing hockey to area youth. MAHA provides the hockey experience to both boys and girls at every age level. MAHA has partnered with Marshall Community Services and the Minnesota Wild to introduce hockey with little cost. MAHA also provides volunteer hours to the community through Hometown Hockey Heroes, giving back at every age level. For more information, check out their website, marshallhockey.com.
Hey Jan, did you know Lyon County is celebrating its 150th anniversary in 2020?
I did know that, and I
Yeah.
also know that they are looking for people willing to serve on a committee to help plan the 150th celebration.
That's
so
awesome.
that might be something for people to consider.
It's awesome. They're starting to promote it here with the Lyon County history.
Prairie Home Hospice and Community Care partners with the national Tough Enough to Wear Pink campaign. John and Carol Carlson are in the car behind the truck with their therapy dogs, Katie and Nikki. They'll be hosting their third annual Light Up the Night on weekends in December at Independence Park. The kickoff is a lighted parade November 29th, followed immediately by fireworks. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was even warmer on Friday, November 29th than it is today. Let's hope it is.
Here's Mainstay Cafe and Coffee Company, serving fresh homemade food, specialty coffees in a comfortable environment right here in the heart of downtown Marshall. Check them out online at mainstaycafe.com.
The goal of the SMSU Accounting Club is to supplement the education of the students in the club through practical experiences to promote the pursuit of accounting careers, develop better understanding of accounting profession, and aid students every step of the way in decision about their future. Mark, there goes the SMSU Chorale.
They're an elite mixed chorale ensemble. The ensemble specializes in the performance of a wide range of sacred and secular choral literature of all historical periods, voicings, and nationalities.
Elysian Chiropractic Center is a family and pediatric wellness office with an emphasis on women's health. They provide gentle and specific chiropractic for the whole family.
Mustang Beyond the Yellow Ribbon. The city of Marshall's Beyond their Yellow Ribbon is certainly Mustang country. They're proud to support the veterans of the community and their families.
The SMSU Veterans Association serves military members, their families, and anyone who supports our veterans. Find your GI Bill benefits in higher education at SMSU Veterans Association, located in the Social Science Building, rooms 130 and 132.
We certainly thank all of individuals in the service and those who have served their country in uniform.
Again, a reminder, the big SMSU homecoming football game is 3 o'clock this afternoon as the Mustangs take on Bemidji State, Matkey Field, the Schwann Regional Event Center, and there is a mezzanine area where you'd get some blockage from the wind, Mark, so if you're dressed right, you can still enjoy that game.
Keep those layers on. Here comes Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank welcomes the doers. Whether you're growing a business, expanding a farming operation, making an offer on a house, or simply want to open a checking account, talk to Midwest Bank.
Action Sports is Southwest Minnesota's #1 power sports dealer. Visit yourwaytofun.com or like them on Facebook. Action Sports says, "Go Mustangs!"
Sundance Auto Repair is a full-service auto repair shop located right on Highway 59 across from Walmart. They offer a student discount for all current SMSU students at Sundance Auto Repair.
If somebody's interested in taking part in something rather historical, go to the Don Palm Natatorium on the campus of SMSU. That's the indoor swimming pool. At noon today, from noon to 1 o'clock, a swimming social. That's a new thing. And at 1 o'clock, the swimming and diving team will take on Iowa Lakes Community College at the Don Palm Natatorium. Mark and I just like saying that word.
Natatorium.
So we like
it's
to say
fun
it a
to
lot.
say.
Yeah.
Jan Marshall Decorating Center has been proud to be a downtown business since 1973. They carry Benjamin Moore paint, which is a premium paint line with 0 VOCs and over 3,000 colors to choose from. Along with paint, they also carry floor covering, furniture, and home decor. Currently, they have 12 different styles of in-stock vinyl plank to choose from, so you're sure to find something for you if you stop in at Marshall Decorating.
Keeping it simple for our script, there's the SMSU Criminal Justice Club. It says, "We are the SMSU Criminal Justice Club." So there you go.
For all students who are interested in pursuing careers in criminal justice, law enforcement.
Uh-oh, Mark. Another reminder that when the snow flies, you know what's also going on at the same time. The leaves are falling, especially on a windy day like today. And as it says, Curbside Vac says it's that time of year again. Leaf season is upon us. Since 2004, their customers have known how easy it is to rake it to the curb and then call them for a daily curbside pickup. You rake it, they'll haul it. Curbside Leaf Vacuum Pickup Service. Find them at curbsidevac.com.
Well, Jan, I was just thinking the other day, it's time to call Larry McGrath. Here's the SMSU Agricultural Club. The purpose of the Ag Club on campus is to supplement the education of agricultural students at SMSU through practical experience, to promote the pursuit of agriculture as a career, to develop the community understanding of agricultural professions, and to familiarize the club with the role of agricultural companies. The Ag Club sponsors activities, lectures, and tours of the area and national businesses.
And here's your team from Minnesota Lands and Home Real Estate. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, recreational property, land, or business, be sure to put their team to work for you. For services you deserve, people you can trust, it's Minnesota Lands and Homes Real Estate.
And here comes a unit representing the Habitat for Humanity. Habitat for Humanity's mission is seeking to put God's love into action, bringing people together to build homes, communities, and hope. We envision a world where everyone has a decent place to live. Our principles are demonstrating the love of Jesus Christ, focusing on shelter, advocating for affordable housing, promoting dignity and hope, and supporting sustainable and transformative development. That's the Habitat for Humanity Restore.
Not far behind, serving Southwest Minnesota, providing professional, ethical real estate services, striving to educate buyers and sellers from the first open door to the final closing, is Kelter Williams Preferred Realty, Jane O'Reilly Home Team. They will exceed your expectations. Quick reminder, Dueling Pianos, 8 o'clock tonight at Bella Cucina, right after the Alumni Social at 7 o'clock, also hosted at Bella Cucina. So stop in there at 7 o'clock for the social, followed by Dueling Pianos at 8 o'clock. Bella Cucina.
Here comes the Lind Public School. They have a safe educational environment and a high-quality, individualized curriculum, which is the foundation that promotes student success and prepares students to become lifelong learners. Lind School District Community Education Program provides a variety of after-school activities for kids. Represented today by the Lind girls volleyball team and the boys varsity sports.
Here's the Andrew Suby State Farm Insurance of Marshall, proud to support SMSU. Andrew and his wife Renee, both alumni and met while attending SMSU. If you're looking for an insurance agent with that good neighbor services and a hometown feel, come visit State Farm agent Andrew Suby and his team on East College Drive in Marshall. They're here to help life go right. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Jan, do you think it's warm in that bear costume?
I was kind of looking at that with a little envy.
I think
it's probably a little toasty, warm, and cozy in there.
Might be a little warm for the 4th of July parade to wear that, but I think today it's probably the perfect form of attire.
That security officer that just walked by with 2 hot, steaming hot cups of coffee, he has no idea how close he came to being tackled. But then I noticed he was a security guard, so I thought, oh, better not, you know.
He's guarding that coffee.
I don't want this to go down as the year that Lofton Foken got arrested while tackling security.
Jen,
the American. Oh,
go ahead, Jen.
I'm just going to mention we now see the American Red Cross. They prevent and alleviate human suffering in the face of emergencies by mobilizing the power of volunteers and the generosity of donors. SMSU staff and students are part of the Red Cross Marshall Area Community Team. Thank you to the American Red Cross.
And Jan, I believe that is the last unit in our parade. The Lyon County Sheriff Department is bringing up the rear, and that wraps up the SMSU Homecoming Parade for 2019.
A little bit different this year than other years, understandably. Several of the marching bands not here. Several princesses and queens not in their not in their convertibles waving, you know, and it's very understandable. This will probably go down in the history books as one of our more unique parades, and I will say it was probably one of the fastest too, because no one was lingering.
It
they
moved
were just
fast.
moving on.
But you know, Mustangs persevere. Nothing is going to stop us from getting this parade off and getting it in the books.
Well, let's review one more time some of the activities going on. I'll start at the top. People can head to the SMSU campus in the PE building to the swimming pool. There will be a swimming social starting at noon today until 1 o'clock, and that's kind of history making. I have not had a swim and dive team on campus in several years. And then at 1 o'clock, the Mustangs swimming and diving team will take on Iowa Lakes Community College at the Don Palm Natatorium.
Yeah, and if swimming's not your thing, at 1 o'clock you can head out to the SMSU Planetarium and see a star show. It's entitled "The Eagle Has Landed: A Trip to the Moon." So check out the SMSU Planetarium.
Tailgating starts at 1 o'clock this afternoon. 2:45 in the Schwann Regional Event Center. The Parade of Flags, very pageantry and majestic. The students, international students of SMSU with their flags. And then, of course, at 3 o'clock, kickoff as the Mustangs take on Bemidji State at Mackey Field for this year's homecoming game.
Right, and this evening there's a pub crawl in downtown Marshall at 6 p.m. and at 7 p.m. an alumni social at Bello Cucina, and followed by dueling pianos also down at Bello Cucina.
And a kind soul brought me a Twizzler, and Mark scored a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So, see, it's not all bad. Well, I guess that wraps up the parade for 2019. I'm Jan Loft, just delighted to be here this morning. I didn't even get cold because I have so many layers on, and it's always so much fun announcing the SMSU Homecoming Parade.
It is great. It is great. So I've enjoyed it myself, Jan. It's always a wonderful opportunity to share with the city of Marshall.
See now, if we were Sheldon Cooper, Fun with Flags, we'd have to start all over again because somebody walked in front of the camera.
Back up.
Hey, I love it. All kinds of firsts this year for the homecoming parade.
Only Marshall, that's awesome.
Well, I'm not seeing the wrap-up sign, but I bet if their fingers weren't so stiff, we'd be getting that sign. So, go Mustangs!
Have a great one.